Hey, so I'm gonna do my best to describe this sort of state of things. It's interesting. As I started to document my journey, I started to realize, like, oh, by merely talking about it, I'm getting clearer. So this past week, I launched my Purpose Design Build venture, and one of the things that I realized, like, oh, on the surface, it may seem like, oh yeah, I have the wood shop, and I have the, oh, sorry, buddy. I have the wood shop. I have access to make furniture, and so, like, on the surface, it may seem like, oh, Steve's just doing like a woodworking thing. And I realized, like, the reason why I called it Design Build is that, like in my prior career, when I was working in a nonprofit, the method in which I made an impact in my community was, mentoring, community building, and like action sports. And so I started thinking about, like, it's been about 2 years and I've been doing the consulting thing, and it kind of came apparent recently where I just have to build something that is a meeting, and is that not a service, like, it's not just like a regular consulting thing. I see it as the gateway. But Purpose Design Build is really aimed at being like a studio concept that, the medium is wood. The medium is wood. It's design, and it's like impacting communities, right? So, like, wood, design, and impacting communities. And so I see like trees being able to provide life to different communities, and I think that's really cool. I'm really excited by it. So Purpose Design Build is just, and it's interesting because my wife knew what I was doing, but it kind of came out. People were like, oh, you didn't know? And then my son didn't know. And I think subconsciously I downplayed the impact of launching this idea, this concept. And I think in many ways it's like the result of a year and 4 months of, like, just going on this journey of ideating, because I really took my time to do it. Like, I took a lot of time to think through and debate, and as things got clear, they got clearer. Now iterate. I have many breakthroughs, and then it's just, it was great. So I'm really, really excited, and I start to see the role that this can have for, it's just like the role they can have in community development, ties to school, economic development. And it's just like this little incubator of just like designing and building, and just like designing systems using nature, wood, repurposed trees. Like, I don't know. This is bigger than I thought, and it's interesting because I've gotten into a space where just talking out loud is making things clearer. So I figured I should just keep talking out loud, because I didn't have any of this to document when I started my organization, Stoked, and so figured this could be a roadmap for other people to make their own impact. When you're called to do other things, called to do bigger things, you just need to answer that call. And right now, I feel like I'm like the people that are entering my life, the people that, the situations that I'm in, the environment, even where I live here in Chicago, like everything that I've always wanted to do is like right here. So that was like my little revelation today on Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. The world wouldn't exist without you.